Hey, so I want to make this video as sort of a little bit of a supplemental video to Anthony from 9XX Research's main video for installation. So, a couple things came up, and I also wanted to give a review of the product as well. The installation does take time. I think it's important to be in the right frame of mind when you're doing the installation, because there's a lot of important little details, and everything really does have to be perfect and be right for everything to work correctly. So, for example, when I first went through the installation, I finished up at about midnight and I went and plugged it in and nothing worked. So the screen didn't even come on. I came back to it actually today. And I pulled the PCM back out, I brought it back inside, and then I actually just decided, why not give Anthony, who is the owner of 9XX, just give him a ring. So gave him a ring, and he picked up, and he literally stayed on the phone with me on FaceTime and walked me through the installation piece by piece until we put everything together again and went and tried it, and it worked. So, it took a lot of time. I really appreciate the time that he took to help me get it right. There's little ribbon cables throughout the entire installation. If one of them is just not 100% perfect, the screen's not going to work. The other thing I think that didn't work for me was I tried to clone offline, clone the hard drive. So I cloned to a solid state drive using just no software, offline cloning. That does not work. So use Clonezilla. Now everything's working perfectly with the solid state drive. Everything's reinstalled and it's working beautifully. So, in selecting the products, I know another one's the Joy Auto, which is the one I was first thinking about. When you go through the forum threads, when you look online, a lot of people have some issues and there's not a lot of resources to help. Actually, I saw Anthony in there helping people with his competitors' products, which to me immediately sold me on his product, and I'm glad I bought it. Couldn't be a nicer guy. All he wants to do is help, and he really loves Porsches. And where you have help if you need it, you have somebody that actually cares about the platform, owns a Porsche himself, is continuing to develop. So I'm perfectly happy to support somebody like that, because I see really those 970 Panameras as really getting to like their next generation of owners. The next set of owners like myself, where I would not buy that car brand new. I bought it, 2015 Panamera Turbo with 40,000 miles on it. And I'll be doing lots of modifications to it. So, having somebody who loves the platform, who's a Porsche owner, and is looking at ways to make the platform better, benefits all of us. So supporting somebody like that is great. And at the end of the day, I couldn't be happier with the product. What else? So I also wanted to mention, I'll put a list of tools down below that are needed. It's just a few tools. I actually purchased a trim, like removal and fixing kit off Amazon too. Didn't necessarily need that, just need maybe one or two pieces out of that, but I like adding to my tool collection anyway. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think like I said, you have to be in the right frame of mind. You have to be ready to dive into the details. If you find yourself getting frustrated, step away. You have to get everything just right. And I think anybody is capable of doing it. As long as you're willing to put the time in and the effort in to get things right, because you can't be half right, can't be 99% right. Everything has to be perfectly right. So yeah, highly recommended the Smartauto4 kit for the Panamera, and I hope 9XX keeps actually coming up with with more and more modifications, because I'll definitely be a buyer for life after after having the owner literally sit on the phone with me for an hour today and walk me through the installation. You don't get that kind of service from just anywhere. So best of luck. Any questions, let me know.